Now, here's a great story about the power of the internet, because the Bovington Tank Museum is tucked away in a pretty remote part of Dorset, but it's now got worldwide attention.
A tank museum?
Yep. Everyone to their own.
No, but I get you could be fascinated by tanks, but I can't see how it would get
attention.
OK,
like
so videos, post videos online. It's a really good lesson, as you said, in social media interaction, using it. The museum now has more than 500,000 subscribers to its YouTube channel. Some of its curators have become social media sensations. Our South West England correspondent Jenny Kumar explains.
The Louvre in Paris, the British Museum in London, the Met in New York. These have some of the highest visitor numbers in the world. But this remote rural museum in Dorset is outgunning the big players when it comes to the battle for online audiences.
Please remember to like, subscribe or click the little notification bell if you don't want to miss out.
This is the last surviving example anywhere in the world of a British Mark I heavy tank. And that is unbelievably important, because this is the first tank ever to see combat on a battlefield.
Chris Copson feels he's an unlikely YouTube star, yet some of his videos have attracted around 2 million views.
This is the 88mm, and this was capable of spoiling the day of lots of Allied tank crew.
He's even been recognised in the street by fans.
It's nice, but at the same time it's, oh, I wasn't expecting that to happen.
Did you ever think you'd be a YouTube star?
Not in a million years, no.
Well, this is my first time in a tank, and it's really exciting because you get to see and touch the vehicle up close, and being able to come to the museum and see these things is really impressive. But for many people, accessing the museum online is just as fascinating. The channel recently surpassed the milestone of 500,000 subscribers. Most of them are middle-aged men.
We lifted up the cover on the engine. We took off a few parts so we could lift it up.
But this 18-year-old from Canada is one of the younger enthusiasts. The YouTube videos sparked a passion for tanks. Now his dad has brought him here on his dream trip as a birthday gift.
And on the TikTok too, I see posts all the time of little tours and showing the insides of tanks and stuff. And I don't think all the way in Canada I would have even known about this place without seeing it on social media.
So I can understand that on the surface of it, tank history videos might not be everybody's cup of tea, but we tell some fantastic stories.
The growing web community helped this place survive the pandemic. Now, more than a quarter of the museum's turnover, around £2 million, is generated online.
Well, as you've seen, by complete historical accident, we're in a quiet corner of Dorset. So the challenge for us has always been about how we raise awareness, because of course no one's going to visit us if they don't know we exist or if they don't know where we are. So YouTube has allowed us a very low-cost way of reaching this massive global audience.
The museum began around 100 years ago. The charity behind it hopes its web success will help it connect with more people for generations to come. Jenny Kumar, BBC News, Dorset.
Admit it, you now are curious.
I love that so much. Because the best thing is that when you go to any museum, it's clearly the stuff that's there, but it's the people. Because you would never discover these people otherwise. They are so passionate, they know so much about what they're talking about. And unless you're at that museum, you can't see them or talk to them.
Absolutely.
And that's one way of sending that message.
You
worldwide.
are going to check out that social media.
Well, I'm one of
account.
those middle-aged men that clearly, you know, featured in...
There were others. There were others.